That's a hefty price to pay for your center. They bribed him. They bribed him because they have immense cash.
At their own
2070. Jay Bays. No, I mean, is he one of the five best available centers for the agency study? He's right last league. And then over there. And he may not be the greatest thing, but it's done the job. If they had something great, you know, this is not
offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
If we was during the show today, this something he was better than this.
Now running here is Jaden Blue. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Lee McNeil in on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It will lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Okay, he's better than Glasgow. If you can have...
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Let it land. Because again, the least sexy thing you can say is...
Out of the gun, it's Milton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how was he going to be defended. So they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
But is it exciting? Is it a level? Not really. And I do think it's a window into exactly the type of offseason they're going to present you.
Milton now on third down. It's complete to Johnston, out right. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much as training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
It's fielded at the 14. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
Sammy Davis. It's funny, but I think that Lions fans are waiting to see that splash guy. You see, came out to the Chiefs. Here's this guy going. Here's this trade. But hold on. Centers needed. It wasn't one of the highest level centers. You can't change the color.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Gun snap now to Willis. And this is lofted deep down the middle. His first throw is an interception. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and just chewed up yardage in the open space. They make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
So that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, is training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Give on second here to Blue. He's got to gain a 6 there. Tyler Newman with the tackle.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, he gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
FF is not the end all be, but if you use it as a reference, I mean, it's just telling you he wasn't one of the top 20 or even top. He was 29.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this third down.
finds to the new sign. A slight upgrade because last house is 13 centers.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. He's going for it himself. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go take the first down.
First and 10 from the 43.
It's just this season, they're telling you what it's going to be, and it's going to be the collection of pieces.
Rolling from the gun here. Hits him on the out route. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they snipped it out in a hurry.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. A third down run with Blue. And second down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on third. Shotgun snap, we give to Blue. There's one that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's fourth down.
That is just a good, solid run right here. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move to 6.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
There's little birds always hold this to beauty in the base. The Lions work to do 2 first.
Hey, my bad.
4th down, pass coming. Sends this to the end zone. And he got it! Interception! Picked up by Tyson Campbell.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
This is one of the toughest tests yet of this game for the defense so far, Kate. Boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin.
Oh no! This shit.
And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Willis. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. So that was an exciting first quarter, but not the cleanest. A couple of early turnovers. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Intercepted in the end zone. Pat Surtain has it.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard
All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Milton.
Oh wow.
Incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness
Fuck the touchdown,
there,
man.
but couldn't connect. Second down.
Wow.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls you just trust the most.
Throwing out to the left. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
Please, don't really do that to me.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
That's really good at.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. Getting out to his left. And he's short of first after a mile gain.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And it's out of bounds. Took a bounce and it's going to be marked right along the 30-yard line. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And they'll stop him here. The number 4 gets out to the 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Working from the gun. It's Willis. Escapes the pocket. Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Willis to the air. Look underneath here for Etienne. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
From the red zone now.
Good shit.
Throws caught. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get the game's first points here in the second. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Santos connects on the point after. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7.
Oh,
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Milton. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 2nd and 10, still at the 28. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he's got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. More for Mile High in just a moment. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Now Milton to throw. Throw is there for a long day. Gadsden. He'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. It sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Into the hands of Jordan Watkins. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Milton now. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Blue will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
To throw, Milton. Brings it in.
Oh, my goodness.
He's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal. Trying to get it with the option. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Broncos earn the chance to tie before halftime. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback could do some damage as well.
Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Here's Willis. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin.
What the shit is that?
Running down the left side. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Going over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. Shotgun snap here to Milton. On the left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. 2 set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Milton, first and 10. Pass complete to Lane. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down from the gun. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Brian Rico headed back out for the punt. Hill back deep to return. And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. He's back to throw. Lobs this deep down the middle. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Evan Williams. And the Broncos are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Chimere DK on the return. Showing a little burst so far. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. He fires one deep down the left side. That finds him deep down the sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Throwing is Willis. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Working inside the red zone. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Chased out to his right.
Wow.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football.
It's not gonna get
In
fast.
elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Here's Milton. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
2nd and 19 at the 16-yard.
Milton back to throw. X pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Making the call himself.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Willis. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. He's got it at the 30. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Milton. Flush out now to his left. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Throwing now, Milton. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 4.
Shotgun now on third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Here's the snap on fourth. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On the move, hit it right. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again in a massive sack on first down. That's the right way to begin this series defensively.
ETN gets it on the draw. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. Taken in by Hill, right side. And they bring him down around the 34.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
No throw for it. Right back to Hill. This is caught.
Shit.
And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Finds him over the middle. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Milton now. Gets it downfield on target to Ganson. And he hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Broncos football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
22 more yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's good.
Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume he's got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down...
And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. Short pass brought in. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's Willis to the air. Taking a chance to the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
He got beat anyway.
Once again.
That's fucking crazy.
And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21.
Broncos 14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Got the big yards.
He's fancy. He's going to have pass out here.
They're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for Broncos' 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Couldn't get it to Aronde Gadsden the 2nd. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He'll try and run this. He's got room to roam. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. Looking quickly here.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the Cowboys' 37-yard line.
Now Milton to throw. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Third down from the gun. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. This is Cup. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. Offensive line fast.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Pass it down close. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. From the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. They tried for the end zone, but no luck yet, Brock. That forces 4th and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Cowboys will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Throwing on 1st down, Willis. Catch made by Loveland. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Completed over the middle. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun snap now to Willis. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is Cup inside the 15. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Santos connects.
Machine with your slow ass.
And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
Broncos 14. Santos set to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Fits it through the middle.
Oh, well.
And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
It's a gain of 52 yards.
Offense is hurrying, time running down.
Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Milton back to throw. Complete over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Going from the gun here. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And the ground
Get
game
in there, baby.
for the touchdown. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos cut the lead by a quarter, down out of 21. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Now on the return, here's DK. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, working from the gun to start. It's first and 10. Running back sent in motion. He's going to pass it here. He's going to loft one deep to the left.
No way.
Brought in.
Come on, DJ
inside
Turner.
20. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead.
Broncos 21.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Out of the gun, it's Milton.
Hey,
Got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
He was covered by Tyson Campbell.
Working now from the gun.
Oh, what are you doing? Catch the ball.
Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Tyson Campbell.
Third and long for him here. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard loss. It's fourth down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play. Forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
It's a designed run for Willis. Lining up to take a knee on second down. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Huer and everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
Son, start up. Yo, slow you up. The first thing you do, show some talent. Man, you gotta do it. Show us up. That's it. Romance is the key. You gotta give it your heart. You're even trying to give me this. All I'm listening. All right, first things first. You gotta get on one knee. You gotta take the hand. You gotta look at it. Second thing, you gotta do is shut that hard image. You show it just how soft and sensitive. And then, you try. Tell my kid, you don't say.
$500 on my end. Boy, I tell you what, that's crazy. Milk soup, you wasting milk? Oh, you wasting that milk? Let me know if you wasting that milk. You wasting that milk.
I'm gonna pour the milk on you.
You pour that milk on me.
Haha, I pour some milk on you.
You know what?
I got milk on you.
What?
Listen, man. This wagyu so good, bro. This wagyu so good. I had to stop it. Believe me. Get out your seat. With these things. Why you acting like oh shit? Whatever.
Let's get the money, okay? Let's go. Get paid on three. 1, 2, 3. So we're off to that start. It's sunny, beautiful out, wonderful weekend. I will calmly and most importantly, slowly explain this to the ticket Texans. You are absolutely dumber than college. That's what I'm mad about. So, if Jalen Phillips is so good, why'd the Eagles let him go? Okay, slight difference between an $8 million center and a $30 million defensive end. Every report said the Eagles were going to the mattresses to keep Phillips. You do get to a point, you run out of some money. That's why the Eagles might have to trade Jalen Carter. There's a difference. Mays is a rounding error in this world of NFL salary cap and free agent. Jalen Phillips signed a 4-year, $120 million deal where a vast majority of the money is fully guaranteed. Why I need to explain that to you outside of
we are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here. As it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Stay calm. You stay informative. Stay calm. You stay measured. Like, allow yourself to overreact and sort of play until it's got a job.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That's caught by Tucker. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Cook up the gut. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. You look at this Eagle defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass. Currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I think with as good as their coverage is, and they're also excellent tacklers, they try to keep things in front of them and either make the tackle or you have to run out of bounds because there's nowhere to go. They'll let them dink and dunk all day long.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Bills had 6 and 9 to start play. And they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here this way.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 5. That's out quickly to Hyatt. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now this defense for the Eagles, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3 and out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Hurts. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
I think.
Right now, I think how much money
on play action, Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And this throwing
Good ball, my guy.
Well, the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Can't change that. So I say, all right, bring in King Mace and his cheap.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one close quickly and helped force the incompletion.
Firing.
What the fuck they was on? There they kicked off and put away from the fucking play.
Touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Bills lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
And we blew it. Absolutely blew it.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Eagles.
Here's Hurts to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
Eagles 1st down. It's a gain of 10. And an Eagle 1st down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Oh, get the motherfucking ball off, man.
Buffalo defense. They've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew.
God,
Top 10 in
get the
league
ball off,
against
dog.
pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 27-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the 1st.
1st and goal.
A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14. From the gun, it's Hurts. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
They go play action with Hurts.
What the fuck me mistake like that, bro?
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown with career touchdown number 75. And the Eagles are back within a score. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Why do you think Josh Allen run the fucking ball?
Give him 4 yards there.
It's a handoff. Okay, I know.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else just sit
Video
back
game
and throw it
protection
on every
built
down?
in.
Yeah,
I
you
get
get
it.
quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
I get it. Help keep him spamming. Sorry. I understand. I ain't mad at that. Come with the ball, Maddie. Not a problem.
Second and 6. To throw, it's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's got this down to the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 35-yard line. And a solid run down inside the 30. 6 yards there on the keeper at second down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy who has some height to
George
him.
Davis.
When you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Come on, Trey.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Oh, God. Hey, fool.
Third down, here's a run by Cook. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
It's not true.
Just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing a shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
They go option right on second and goal.
Oh, my goodness, he went backwards. That's crazy.
He's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That second down play nets a -4.
Absolutely went backwards.
When you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight edge pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost.
That's crazy.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Oh, good shit, you mean?
Behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Bills field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So that one.
Watch out, I'm gonna put your big ass in the end zone. I call it the first down.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
I can realize.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Now Hurts going to move him around. On 2nd and 10, Hurts. And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. And Oliver able to record his 5th sack of the season. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw.
Here's it, boy.
And as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard line. Not too shabby. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 17-7 lead, maybe they're just looking to get into the locker room. That is Kincaid with it. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
1st and 10 at the 20.
From the gun, it's Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Nolan Smith. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. He hit his first. Now this from 43. The kick by Bass is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Bills 20, Eagles 7.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts.
Got him.
And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down.
9 o'clock, I told you. That's on a slow cooker, baby. I said it's going to be a slow cook. Slow cook, baby.
For a loss of 10. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. But down 2 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it, and it didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They try again with Cook. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you probably go and play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Play clock down at 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? He's caught at the 7-yard line. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
Outside speed, good block.
It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
He'll drop to throw. This
Oh, good shit,
for Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Barkley fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now Hurts changing up the play. Second down and goal. Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown reception. And the Eagles get a bit closer.
As far as tight ends go, if you get 3 or 4 touchdowns in the season, that's usually counted as a pretty good year.
And CD, he just hit double digits. That's 10 touchdowns for him now.
Yeah, and that's something you really have to applaud. That's elite level production.
And a call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hurts will throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Oh, good shit, man.
For the 2 points, and they're back within a score as the lead's cut to 8.
Eagles 15. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Don't stop, man. That's all you.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he
Oh,
goes. Jalen Carter busting through to get him for a loss of 6. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" Because here they come.
Throwing now is Allen. He has Hyatt over the middle. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation where they have a much better chance of picking up.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And it's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 48 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Alex, you're right back. Give me a second.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the gun, it's a block him. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Not going to block him. Block him now.
They run it again with Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
An interesting and intriguing decision here defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, the red zone, field goal, 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 field goal.
So that's CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sides were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal to start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this play a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. 2nd and 10. Hurts. Looking left sideline, it's complete. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bills' 35-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now Hurts looking to change the play. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice, long soak in the hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Good job. Good shit.
It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. And they'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. This offense so far on third down, they've had good success. 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Control, I'm on body. The block. No.
Now he's into the clear again. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 19-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 61 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
I have to chuckle on myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that hole with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Going for the knockout punch. He'll try and run. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter.
Season might have had if we didn't lose. Allen and Cook for like 5 weeks.
And the lead is up to 18.
Might actually be in a playoff race.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, but after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
To the right side and intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And this will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Allen going to run with it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Allen going to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
They go with the empty set there, 5 receivers in the formation. Normally, you want to have a running back in to block, but in this case, he's lined up to the right, and he ends up getting the football. A lot of confusion calls defensively, and it turns into a big play.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And I tell you what, one thing that you and I featured as a storyline was that they were facing the NFL's #1 defense coming in, and they really took it right to them.
Yeah, they didn't blink, did they? And instead of just saying to themselves, let's make sure that we minimize our mistakes and try and play a conservative-type game, they attacked right from the beginning. Said, we got to go after these guys. And sometimes you take the #1 rated defense by surprise when you do that.
So for the Bills, They avoid that 10th loss and move to 7-9 on the year. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.